Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Thursday, the 14th of May, 2020, about 9:30 a.m., and that is Central Time. Well, the stock market down. We're getting a bounce off the low so far, about 15 points in the NASDAQ, 135 points in the Dow, and about 12 points in the S&P. You've run up into a resistance point. For those of you that get my morning subscriber video. That video is a subscriber, remember. I had pinpointed this area as being the resistance, and we're up to that zone right now. Silver, is this a breakout number? It very well could be. Silver had been running along a Bollinger Band, what we call a pipe, and now it's over it. So can that be a breakout? We'll find out. Dollar's still strong at the expense of a number of the foreign currencies. When we look at the energy market getting a bounce, we're going to get in just about now, as I'm talking, we're going to get the natural gas number. The fact that it's up about 4 means it probably beat on the number. In the bonds and notes, the fact that the stock market's down now about 1,000 points in the Dow over the past 3-4 sessions, it's giving a bid into this market. Still a very uneven market, as you can see in the grains. They're just wondering if there's going to be any Chinese business. The way it's going, while the president says China better live up to the deal and he's not going to renegotiate it, and I don't think he will renegotiate it, there are problems right there. Bitcoin rallied up to fill a gap. Remember, if you get my subscriber video, I was talking, there was a gap in the chart, and be careful, that was what the number could be shooting for. It did, and now we'll see if the market stalls or what it wants to do on the next phase. When we take a look at the data, the U.S. import-export prices, well, you can see both down. They expected the market down 3%. Imports were down only 2.6%. Export down 3.3%. They expected the prior was down 1.6%. Again, the energy analysts haven't seen the numbers I'm shooting right now, but they were looking for 108 billion cubic feet of build. Don't know what they got. France's jobless rate, not as bad as they thought for the first quarter. The market down 7.8%. They had forecast down to 8.6%. Germany's final April CPI up 0.4 on the month versus up 0.9 on the year. The IEA is reducing the annual global demand forecast for oil by 7 million barrels a day to 8.6. Now, that means not 8.6 total. They were at 9.3, now they're going down that on the demand factor. The IEA second demand forecast at 19.9 million barrels a day. So that's what you start watching. The global supply will fall to a 9-year low of 88 million barrels a day in May, they think, and output rose. That was a surprise to me, rose 2.4 because ex-OPEC, the other producers, were actually a net up. So those get to be very interesting factors. Now I've decided to do today, later in the morning, I'm going to do a gold report because gold has come up. It's interesting. Haven't done one since this outbreak of the pandemic, and I think it's time that I get one done. So I'll be putting in the seasonal charts. It's going to be on gold, not the silver. I may follow up on a silver one right behind it. I will talk about the monthly charts, the daily charts. I'll give you a whole picture on what it is. Don't go to the website until this afternoon to look at it. Then you can go www.iraepstein.com. You'll see under the word research. That is the time to look for it, okay? Do we understand that? That's when you do it. I'm Ira. In the meantime, you have a great trading day, and I will talk to you all later this morning.